Hi guys, welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're doing old Rip Van Winkle, the 10-year. That's what's in my glass right here. And I brought along its younger, probably sibling. I was going to say cousin, but it's probably more like sibling. This is the younger sibling, Weller Antique 107. Brought that along for a comparison because this is Huited Bourbon from Buffalo Traces, or as they say in other countries, Sazerac. So, this is a ridiculous bourbon. Ridiculously expensive if you were to buy one on secondary. If you could find one at retail, you're going to spend 100-ish bucks. But I looked before I shot this video and it was around $1,800 online for a old Rip Van Winkle 10-year, which is crazy money. That just doesn't even make sense to me. That's not even computable, that price for this 10-year-old bourbon. Now, obviously, it's hyper limited, hyper rare, highly sought after. But is it good? Is it better than its, if you can find it for retail, $30 sister over here? Let's find out. Let's dive in. Now, this is 10-year, 107 proof, wheated bourbon, mash bill unknown because Buffalo Traces does not want you to know. The nose is spicy and sweet at the same time. Really nice caramel, a little bit of nut, a little bit of chocolate, almost fudge. I'm getting like raisins, not quite raisins. It's something other than raisins, but it's a dried fruit. Perhaps plum, perhaps a hint of apricot. And a little nuttiness, just a teensy bit of nuttiness. Let's compare the nose. Let's compare the nose to Old 107 Antiqua. This is more cherry, more vanilla. This is a little darker. You can tell this is older. This is a little darker, nuttier, oakier. Not necessarily rounder though, or less sharp. They're about the same. This is vanilla, cherry, small amount of oak, maybe pecan, creaminess. Okay, let's taste. Butterscotch, caramel, nougat. The pecan, the wheat comes through. The cherry comes through on the palate way more than on the nose. Let's see about 107. Wow, okay. 107 has a little bit of bitterness that I'm not getting on the Rip. The cherry comes through, the vanilla comes through. It's a bit sharper on the palate, spicier, more rye feel, or it's probably wheat because wheat presents spicy to me. So it's probably more of a wheat spice feel in the back of my palate. Oh, Rippy has it too, but not to the extent that Weller 107 has it. This is a little darker, a little richer, more oaky, of course. More time in the barrel, duh. Now, value proposition. Is Old Rip Van Winkle 10 worth anywhere near secondary? No. No. Go buy a Maker's Mark wood finishing series, or a Maker's Mark cast strength, or a Maker's 46 cast strength. Why? What's the point of hunting this? Just to brag to your friends? Just to have it on the shelf? No thanks. Is it good? Absolutely. It's a beautiful whiskey. I would never pay more than $150 for this bottle. I would pay maximum $150 to put it on my shelf. But I have to tell you that I have things on my shelf that are cheaper than $150 that spank the pants off of this. Spank the pants off of this. Now, I know that a lot of people psychologically are affected by the price of something. The price of a bottle, the price of an experience. Psychologically, it makes it better and more enjoyable. You kind of fool yourself into liking something more when you know the value of it. And that's what the importance of blinding things in the whiskey world, because then you really learn the truth. If you don't know what the whiskey is, you get a fair assessment. For whatever reason, I've kind of always been able to do that, whether I know what it is or not. And which is why I completely dogged on Booker's 30th. When I spent an outrageous amount of money for it, it didn't improve my enjoyment of that whiskey in any way. When I got George T. Stagg, and spent $500 on that bottle, it didn't improve my enjoyment of the whiskey in any way. And almost every flight and blind that I did, my Stagg Junior 12 beat the pants off of my 2019 GTS. So I'm so far in my whiskey experience unimpressed by super high-end, super rare bottles. I find that there are vastly better whiskeys available for lower prices. And some of them are rare. Some of them are, small distilleries that are only putting out 1,500 of their limited edition. And, and so their whiskey is hyper rare, rarer than this. Guarantee there's more than 1,500 of these being put out per year by Buffalo Trace. But because of the hunt factor, the price on this is 10x where it should be. All that rant being said, is this a beautiful whiskey? It is good. I have to tell you, it's good. It smells amazing. It's nuanced. It's complex. It's no slouch proof-wise at 107. Anything over 100 proof, I'm here for it. That's pretty much where I think whiskey should start. I think I would be all for them changing the laws and making it to where 100 proof is the minimum for whiskey, for bourbon. But that's my personal preference. I mean, obviously there's going to be people that like lower proof stuff, but I would be fine with that. So this, I'm very happy that this is at 107. It is really nice. I'm getting a little bit of almost kiwi flesh, the furry kiwi flesh on the nose now, with the green meat of the kiwi. And this is the 107, the old antique, is getting a little nicer. It's getting a little more floral. Now, for me, floral can go one of two ways. Some florals I'm not a fan of. Other florals I really like. This is more flowers than stems. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, don't chase these ridiculous whiskeys. Don't spend $1,800 on this bottle. If you find one for under $150, grab it, because it's beautiful whiskey. It's absolutely beautiful whiskey. But do not pay $1,000 for this. Don't even pay $600. Don't even pay $500. It's not worth $500. But damn, it's good. Until next time, have a great day.